So the first question asks, PF Chang's is committed to providing guests with a superior dining experience. What role does its employees play in helping the company achieve the goal? So technically, what employees have to do in order to help the company do well as a whole, they have to keep that motivation up in order to show the customers that they really want to be there, because customers can tell when someone does not want to be there, especially when it involves food. A lot of people go to restaurants and they get really angry when they don't have their food on time, or they're waiting for too long, or they just get the wrong dish. So for customers to be happy, the employees also have to be happy and be able to want to do that customer service, because if they don't, then they won't succeed, and then the customers will leave and it'll be bad for the company. The second question is, what key strategy does the company use to motivate its employees? How does a personal empowerment influence employee performance? So I would think that the key strategy for a company to motivate its employees is give them benefits, or give them interact with them. A company should be interacting with their employees in order to know who they are working with, because if you don't know who your company is and you don't know who your bosses are, then what makes you think that they will want to put their full effort in? Also showing that there will be a relationship, a bond, showing them that they are wanted, that they are cared for, that they are appreciated. That's what will motivate those employees to continue doing their best. The second part of that question was, how does a personnel empowerment influence employee performance? So obviously when someone feels empowered, they want to spread it, and they want to make sure that everyone feels a certain way when it comes to a job, or when it comes to other people. Like, just how the saying says, you want to be treated the way you treat others. Like, you should treat others the way you would want to be treated. But in that case, in a restaurant, it's the exact same thing, because if you put yourself in the shoes of a customer, and the customer is the employee, then you would want that employee to treat you the way you should be treated, and get what you want, honestly. The third question is, discuss the role employee training and education plays in the company's ongoing quest to distinguish its restaurants from the competition. So the role employee training and the education with the company, it has to involve a lot with who they know, who they're competing with. If they don't know what restaurants are around them and they don't know their environment, then how are they supposed to know who they're going to compete with? During training, the employees, or in this case the agency, the company, those directors, they need to find a way to let their employees know, like, this is what you say, this is what you don't say, this is what so and so company says. Maybe we shouldn't be saying that because they haven't done as well as you think they should. Also, the education plays a lot, because you learn as you go. Especially in a job, you're going to continue learning. There's going to be people that are going to teach you certain things that you didn't think that you would know, or that you were even capable of. So they need to find those employees and use their skills in order to make that company or that restaurant distinguished from the rest of the competition, because there will be competition, especially when you're in an area where it's a lot of restaurants in the same block. Like, it needs to be shown that the restaurant is wanting to be there, and wanting to succeed, and wanting to accomplish all the goals that they put to their employees, and as a company as a whole.